ABC Kinderteach presents The Night Before Summer Vacation, written by Natasha Wing, illustrated by Julie Durrell. And look at all the stuff that they're sticking in that car. Sleeping bag, golf club, soccer ball, ice chest, dog, flippers, dinosaur toy, binoculars, football, tennis racket, jump rope, floaty, oars. Wow, there's a lot of stuff. 'Twas the night before leaving on summer vacation. My family was bursting with anticipation. And when they say bursting with anticipation, it means that they were very excited about the trip that they were going to take, the vacation. And look at, there's a dog chewing on a sock. I hope the dog doesn't get in trouble for that. Dad made a checklist which he checked as he went. The bug spray, the backpacks, the umbrella, and tent. It looks like he's in the garage, and there's a spider web and a spider and some things to trim branches, a lot of stuff. A wrench. Mom grabbed the graham crackers and stuff for the s'mores. Look, there's marshmallows and graham crackers. It must be chocolate. That looks good. We carried out helmets, the canoe and the oars. Remember my raft, my snorkel and bike, plus Pete's doggy bowls and Jimmy's new trike. And so look at, there's the canoe. And there's the floaty, and there is the snorkel, and the oar, and the trike, and this must be, of course, Jimmy, and the dog is carrying its own bowl. This is what a snorkel really looks like. And so you stick your head in the water, and you can breathe up through this little tube. Down from the attic, our suitcases came. Mom whistled and shouted as if reffing a game. Reffing, when there's a person who is out there when you're playing games like baseball, and they blow whistles and say, you can do this and you can't do that. That's what reffing means. In bathing suits and flip-flops, in sunblock and hats, in flashlight, in lounge chairs and wiffle ball bats. To the top of the pile. To the top of the heap. Now pack away, 5 layers deep. And so that's what a lounge chair looks like. And here are some wiffle balls and wiffle ball bats, and they're plastic and they're very, very light, and you just throw them and you hit them and they don't go very far, but they're kind of fun. And when they say to the top of the pile, to the top of the heap, a heap is just another word for pile. And when she says, now pack away, 5 layers deep, that just means you're putting 5 pieces of clothing on top of each other. Like you might have a pair of pants, and maybe another pair of pants, and then maybe 2 pair of shorts, and then maybe a shirt. That'd be 5 layers deep. 2 pants, 2 shorts, 1 shirt. We stuffed and we filled every inch of the shell, and this is their shell over here, and what a real shell looks like is like this maybe. Like a water balloon, it started to swell, which means it got bigger and bigger, like it was going to explode. And look at the mom, she's like, oh boy, oh boy. And the dog is carrying a shoe. Dogs don't wear shoes. What's going on there? I don't know. Done with our packing, we ate dinner at last. Then we got out the scrapbooks of vacations past, and they're laughing, they're having a good time. The dog's got a picture of himself. And this is what a scrapbook might look like. You just put pictures in there and you say, oh yeah, remember when we went here and when we went there? That's what a scrapbook is. And here's what their scrapbook looks like. There were photos of us at the Museum of Toasters. This must have been a museum just about toasters. And my father and I riding fast roller coasters. Ooh, I love roller coasters. Here's Jimmy on Babe and me with Paul Bunyan. And there's Mommy beside the world's largest onion. And so Paul Bunyan and his ox called Babe, they're like imaginary people. They just are like, one's supposed to be like a giant, one's supposed to be like a really, really big blue bull. And so sometimes you'll see pictures or statues of them. And here's the biggest onion. We laughed about trips we'd taken before. Our week at the beach did nothing but pour. So they went to the beach to get some sun, and all that happened was it rained and rained and rained. It was so cold that we all wore our fleeces. Fleeces are just warm jackets. But we finished a puzzle with 2,000 pieces. Wow, that's a big puzzle. At last it was time to climb into our beds, where visions of marshmallows danced in our heads, which means that they were thinking about making s'mores and roasting marshmallows. Now, do you think that they went to a motel or a hotel to do this? No, I don't think so. It looks like they must have to go camping to do it. And they made a mess of their drawers, didn't they? In the morning, Dad shouted, "Get up, rise and shine. It's 3:45. Let's leave here on time." And when he says get up, rise and shine is just another way of saying wake up. Then a few moments later, there arose such a clatter, which means there's a lot of noise. We ran to the window to see what was the matter, when what to our wondering eyes should appear but Dad, the camper, and a long trail of gear. And gear is just vacation stuff, so everything must have fell out. He chuckled, which kind of means he laughed a little bit, and said, "Let's hit the road before our camper decides to explode." Explode means everything falls out. We all squeezed in, then drove down our street. I suddenly cried out, "Yikes! We forgot Pete!" Pete must be the brother. Nope, there's the brother. Oh, it's the dad. Nope. Oh, I bet it's, you think? Yeah, it's the dog. And look at how crowded things are. Where are they going to put Pete the dog? I don't know. Dad made a U-turn, which means he just kind of turned around in the road. And Pete jumped inside. There's Pete. And look at, they're losing stuff, it looks like, out of their back of their car. Now we were ready for the 10-hour ride. And look at, there's a boot fell out. I heard Jimmy ask as we drove out of sight, "Mommy, are we there yet?" She said, "With luck, by tonight." And look at, there's another boot fell out. I don't know if they're going to make it to their vacation spot with all of their stuff. I bet a lot of stuff's going to fall out. Do you think? Look at, some of the stuff's about ready to fall out now. But there's Pete looking out the window.